Welcome back.
To Marriage Beyond the Veil. Well, guess what?
What?
Yesterday was the last day of the Golden Bachelor. Yay! Okay, yay for me. You didn't watch it.
No.
I typically don't watch The Bachelor, but I watched the Golden Bachelor because I thought it was going to be interesting. And it really did sort of turn out to be a little bit more interesting than the regular Bachelor. But I just wanted to get down to this because a lot of people had a whole lot to say about who he chose and he broke the other lady's heart. Poor Leslie, I did feel bad for her. He chose Teresa. But that's not what I want to talk about. I really want to talk about what I saw when I was watching it. And
I didn't watch it, full disclosure, so I have no idea what she saw, what she didn't see.
But when you know that you know.
When you know that you know. Okay, unpack that, please.
For
those of us who didn't watch the Golden Bachelor.
That this person is that person or your person.
Okay. When you know that you know. Okay. Okay.
And it is the Golden Bachelor or the Bachelor is like a 6 to 9 week process, I believe. And he took her out on the first date. She was in the
person that he chose,
and she was in the final 3, which I thought she would be. But she wasn't the one that thought he was going to choose. But he simply said that when they had their private time, which is away from cameras, the main concerns that he had, or the little question marks that was looming, he didn't have to ask her. She just volunteered and just went ahead and talked to her. Before he even asked the question, she supplied the information or what his reservations were about their possible impending marriage or relationship. When you know that you know. And what I also noticed was just her genteel nature and that they had a whole lot in common and how she sort of calmed him and steadied him. Maybe not the most exciting person. I definitely don't think she was the most attractive. But what I did notice was that she sort of steadied him.
So they had a simpatico. They had a chemistry, a connection, what I'm hearing you say.
Yep.
And it was kind of effortless. Okay. And it gets back to this for me. And we've addressed this before. When you know who you are and what you want, when it shows up, it's not hard to identify. The key is so many people seeking love relationships, in love relationships, in marriages, and still clueless about who they are or what they want. When you don't know what you want or where you're going, okay? If you don't know what you want, it'll look like anything.
Right.
And when you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there.
This is true.
Thus, the confusion, the challenges, the issues that so many people in relationships have. So, kudos to them for, I guess when we're talking Golden Bachelor, so we're talking to mature people.
70 and 72.
Okay. So by that stage of the game, if you, like Patty would say, if you don't know you by now.
That's right.
Yeah. You know, at that stage of the game, you should have a really clear understanding about who you are, what you want, and whatnot. I think as persons get more seasoned, also, what's really important becomes a lot more evident. And the way that one would have wasted time, energy, and effort as they would have in their 20s, 30s, you don't do that at this stage game. Not most folks, again, that are responsible, that have a clue, and that understand the value of time and relationship.
Okay. So when you know.
You know.
You know.
So, I'm not a bachelor, but I'm golden.
Are you really?
As are you. Until tomorrow. I said you're golden.
Oh, okay. In a good way. Not old.
Is there a bad way? I didn't say olden. I said golden.
Oh, sorry.
Until tomorrow, if the Lord says to say.
Have a good evening.